نقبر لنا واشنطن دي سي ماساتشوستس وانا سلام وصلت على نظام أبي أحمد سياسة أفريقيا لوبيست بينهم نيجيريا ساي كل نجار لو سبت نمكوان هذا كلامنا لنا بزينة سلام وصلت ما قطع واشنطن دي سي سايبر باور تيغراي كمان كمان سنة ممرك مت كويلن ياهو مت لنا سمير انت تقبر على هاوزي لما انت
بقى لما عطي تودي يسني نور خوي حصلهم
صح سلام وصلت زي أنا هذا اللي ممريد عند حد يرام سايبر باور أوف تيغراي لما أنتي أبزي ماساتشوستس نظام ناي أبي أحمد ناي سياسي لوبيست بينهم نزرقوا عجينا صناعتهم يكل سبتها هي بظلمه وأنا على مو أنت حلفوا ملك تخنتها له.
إيش بتعمل مسكين سايبر باور تيغراي نخون عنده ميديا تيغراي نايو لما أنتي كابستفل على جزاتات أمريكا أبزي واشنطن دي سي ترخيبنا ناي إثيوبيا منقستي زفصمون نزلوا عنوات نكسالت قيمو زلو ناي لوبي كامباني اللي كانوا جز سرحوا أنصار سرع سبعونت ناي وريد زلو حدقة ما كلات أفن نوي حق خيد حق زلو ده أمبر أم مبرق أفريقيا يكون أم إثيوبيا أم كل لاين حزب تجري يزرب رح من نجار خمسة يقولوا كم متكل سبعونت كعلم الخاو حقي وزع سل زخنة رأيتم زخنة يكون ناي حقي دقاف نمحاب علامات والصنايف تتدقفوا زل خاكم نجار أنت كجبرين مالتي وررتي قفعتي تطاون مبال ويم لمعات لمسفعفع وي زخونه يكون عسالطو نسب زتقم نمكنوان انت خوينو مسلاتهم يو مويو مكسرح مخالو اذا تكبار زي كن اذا تخبر ناي حق مويا نبطعمي رخص تكبار سلازوعلو زلو عالم بملو فوليطو زمسبا زياتمون اكلت جينوسايد مخانو نكفولطو اذا صاوعيت نقرو لهم زلنا تقبلهم كافت جميرهم مو زلو ناي عنوت منقد تطاون تزيبيلهم دما عالم لخاو مدرخ على حق خم نقومهم لك نقرو منا مزينا
صبو لذي زوم لوبيس زياتهم كم زفلات تشيبيوم عيروحن نزياتهم تفلات ان تكونوا معي قبان نيرو نجرجن نيصر حزبي جينوسايد ريب لوتينج سبونسر يقبروا سلازلو كل تقراوي تنايدو زي زلمو ناتهم سمعيت لا تقراوي سمعيت هاي مثل
تقراوي عوي قطع زلو تقراوي عوي حبني زلو تقراوي عوي نحي زلو مالتي زوم سبا زياتهم زخونه يكون درجهم بزي يقدس عنوت زمت عند فرط عفو انتقن او ساعات زي تحملنا اتز بركتو وانا عنوت مواجو ولا نشته يمسل تحملنا يا تقراوي عوي حبو يدلو كاب استفلا على جزاتات امريكا نامن هنا 10 ساعه زويرنا هنا مثلا كاب كنتاكي كاب استفلا على بوتا كوانا بلع زويرهم زموصالو اتي قطعه كخبر زغبو قطعه ترغم زلو قطعه مبغص زلو قطعه ازي دما انتاي زريكا تግራዋይነት ማለት ኣብ ዝኾነ ይኹን ጽንፍ ዓለም ተቐመጥ መትከልን ሕጋውነትን ዘኽብር ኣይተተንክፉን ይበሃላይ እንተ ተተንኪፉ ድማ ንኽብሩ ንመሰሉ ዝኾነ ይኹን ዓይነት መስዋዕትነት ዝኸፍል ተፈለየ ራብዓይ ዋህዮ ደም ዘለዎ ፍጥረት ኻኑ ይዘመላኽተና እና እትቁጥዐ ኣግባብነት ዘለዎ እዩ ረብሓ ከምጽእ ድማ ኣብቲ ጀሚርናዮ ዘለና ዲፕሎማስያዊ ምንቅስቓስ ዓብዪ ትርጉም ዘለዎ እዩ ክቕጽል ድማ እዩ ዘሎ ናይ ትግራይ ዲፌንስ ፎርስን ናይ ትግራይ ዲያስፖራ ፎርስን تقاناجي يسرح دلو يتولو حزي صبو جمارو يزلو حانتا بزي خسمر الزلي تقراوي او زحالو في 10 سنة عمد وشتاوي يكون دقاوي ترنا فتاتو اسني فسلت سنحة صلاة تبلي صليو نقر قنزي حاتي قنزي ريكافر لكن قورو ناي ري ارنج من سرحتين انسرح زلنا كم تتمالي تقرا لاي حاونا محاري يوحنس زقلتو ابايتا تقرايون انصار وررتي انصار معنو تقدامات انصار مركزتي داديتاتنا أنصار هايمانوت أنصار عبي توم رخصان سلزقون قدس مصحفون تايل مسلكا قطقط مزرايتو نهات ولا كوي لخبو سب كوكع كم حاوي زلوا إذا جميرة مولو عاوزي خا تقراوي أملا يونايتد ستيتس أو خلا أملا عالم من قصص جميرة أنت هاي يدلو تكلاون نتيجة زلاقة تخون كاب حازي لتقراي كاب مسرح نعرف أنت نعرف ترحين بهوت أنت نفل ترحين أخ نعرف سلام تملي سويل كام رجع عيلن نت سلام نايم عك أسرحتون كل يوم TDF ناوشتي TDF نايدقن من باب جميرو الله زترفوقنا الله بيختصلي دماغ معقاوي يدل نزي كنا عقبي بالله بس خصم رداد
ثانك يو مامري أنا لك من لسه ميقولون إلى خرج عمله Dr. Teka, good morning. TDF member. Tigray diaspora. Good morning. Good morning. Oh yeah, she was here. Okay, أوروبا هنا.
تمام براجل حط زي كله تجري مقاومة فلاتنايا تجري تصير Thank you.
እሺ ዶክተር ተካ ሎሞ አንቲ እቲ ብሙሉ ንዘመውዚኒ ኦም ሲክ ዝኾኑ ሎቢስት ተፈላጥነት እኳ ኮይኖም ዘይግበአና እንትኾኑ ግን ፀረት አብይ አሕመድን ንአብይ ሬፒንግ ሉቲንግ ኪሊንግ ስፖንሰር ይገብሩ ስለ ዘለዉ ኩሉ ትግራዋይ ሓኒኖም ዝርከብ ኣሎ እሞ ብናቶም ዓይኒ ናይ ትግራዋይ መንፈስ እንታይ ይመስል ኣብዚ ሕዚ ሰዓት
Thank you, Cyber Power of Tigray. Ta'amina masjid, Kapsiatel, Khulta Gize, Salasta Gize, La Washington DC, La Metaha, Tigray Kitwan, Saralahat, Arif Ta'amina masjid. Yes, Dek Tigray, Kaviatum, Kav America, Kaptafala, Aditat, Abzu Washington, the Matsaluna, Manta Bagniat, Abzi, Abiy Ahmed, the Goro, the fascist, Abiy Ahmed, Isaias, Abort, the Goro, the Awish, Aralis, Tigray, Metfa. يلم لمال متيو زي باللقبة الانترناشنال كوميونيتي كسمة اليوم أبزي لجنزب صرح دلو قلته أمريكان جبنا لهزم تجراي لتفهم موانو لهزم تجراي اسكع مترشة لي بسع عوي عندما تاريخ صريح الحلف صراحة عم صرح دلو كنف لطم نا أمريكا هزبي كفلت لنا لهزم تجراي جنس كنهوني نابز متنا إن هزم تجراي أبزي متيو صرح دلو صراح بقاية قلم عوي تاريخ صريح عم لحلف له ذكر رقاقة إلي كبرت يابن
تجراي دياسبورا فورسن تجراي ديفينس فورسن سواء هيدي صرح له يوم نفس ساعات
اندتا دمبي تحوابيري صرح له TDF اكتوالي اللي قلته إلى قلقل تجراي دياسبورا فورسز أو أمريكا يكون أو عالم لأنه تجراوي نايموغت نايدفوكسي دبلوماسي لابي شمت كتقبلوا شت قبلوا لحزب تجراي لقالس له سراوت سلا لهونه TDF كبالي قبع TDF بعدنا دقمو تجراي ديفنس فورس تاريخ لسرح له بعالم حموش تشدش تعدد سلفا كشنف حزب تجراي كدقص كجمال ك ما قروا كدنن اللي سرحوا له تفعل عليه وتعدرات بفتهم بمنم تأمري له أحواتنا every day every minute كسادهم يقرص له لذي لما عوي تاريخ عم بيسرح له خلتينا بحدا خوينا أبدك يا بعدي لنا بحدا خوينا تارك عم بسرح يتنقل
ክብረት ያለይ ዶክተር ተካን ናይ ኤስጄቲ ሊቀመንበር ኣብ ሄድኳርተር ዋሽንግተን ዲሲ ሳይበር ፓወር ኦፍ ትግራይ ዘመሓላልፎ ዘሎ ክብረት ይሃበለይ ድሓን ዋዓዩ
ክብረት ይሃበለይ
They love our women, but they hate our blues. We are the children of King Nagash who protected Muhammad. That's better. We are caretakers of our families, culture, and history. We are proud Tigrayans.
When you need it, we got it.
We are proud Tigrayans.
When you need it, we got it.
We respect our neighbors and their right to survival as much as our own. We are the children of Hayano, Marwa, Medless, Siyu, Abai, Yamayun. They try and call us Junta, but let's clear that up. We are the children of Wayane, the digital Wayane, Desi Jaganu. The Tigrayan spirit is unmatched and unwavering, and that's why an 18-year-old Mona Lisa could fight her rapist back. This is why our 80-year-old elderly aunt, this is why our 18-year-old elderly aunt can hide in the mountains for 143 days. Do you know how much strength that takes? This is why when our boys are being executed and thrown over cliffs, they're still strong. They say, and we will win. We will. This is why you're here. Special shout out to my Colorado Tegaru. We built up 3 planes. Tegaru, we are here to deliver a message. The tyrants, Abiy Ahmed and Isaias Afwerki, your days are limited. We are closing in on you, and no high-paid lobbyist can save you. We will save our families, though, and we will win. And if you don't believe it, check our record. Who are we? Who are we? Who are we?
Okay. Interview. كملها من كبر شم قاعد حاوي فؤادو أوزي كاوي أحمدها كولومبس أوهايو ويلكم ده تقول لهم أوزي لهم عندي
سلام نوصل في العبي اللي مدوراينا مثلا نازلنا
بتعامل طبعا نالو ما عندي نظام لوبيست زياتهم أنا هزم زغنا عبي طاوقوا إنهم أوزي 13 حوار يخفل ذلهم زي تفكرنا فرار حيدة تبلو
عشان نفنا عندنا بوليتيكا تجنب عندنا كويس تكلنا خولنا هنا عشان نفنا
تعامل طبعا good welcome
A party, they yearly things lead them towards prosperity and peace and democracy in Tigray. However, election is being used, it's a crime in Ethiopia, punishable by a genocide. And because of that, our people are perishing in the dark. Tigrayans are they're not only dying because of the warplanes, the bombing, the shelling, but also because of weaponized hunger, because of weaponized rape, and what have you. Our children, our sisters, our mothers, they're being gang raped, not only by our trained troops, but also by Amhara militias and the Ethiopian National Army. We're here to demand the U.S. government to do more. We appreciate the steps that have been taken so far. However, we think what has been taken so far is not enough because the genocidal forces that we're fighting against are not governments that listen to concerns. They're not governments that listen to plea. They're not governments that adhere to international norms and laws. the only thing that can stop them from exterminating the people of Tigray in the dark is force. And force only. That force can come in terms of sanction, can come in terms of intervention, and that's why we're gathered here today. This is a rally organized by all Tagalog organizations here in the DMV area as well as across the U.S. Tagalog have a cruise. They have traveled from different parts of the U.S. here to be the voice for the voiceless people of Tigray. And we're so grateful to have everyone. Thank you so very much for coming here today. We're gonna start chanting and we're gonna, make our voice heard. Who are we? Tigray. Who are we? Tigray. Who are we? Tigray. What do we want? Peace. What do we want? Peace. What do we want? Peace. When do we want it? No. When do we want it? No. When do we want it? No. Louder. Who are we? Tigray. Who are we? Tigray. Who are we? Tigray. What do we want? Peace. What do we want? Peace. When do we want it? No. When do we want it? No. Thank you so much. Let's get this. Yesterday, that dictator Abiy Ahmed confessed to returning troops being in Ethiopia and Tigray. And not only did he confess, but he allowed and made excuses for the rape of our Tagalog women. Stop raping our women!
Stop raping our women!
Stop raping our women! Our bodies are not battlefields.
Our bodies are not battlefields.
Our bodies are not battlefields.
The stories that are coming out of Tigray are heartbreaking. Women are being raped on every street, on every corner, in their homes, in churches, and mosques, universities. They can't escape it. They're being defiled, traumatized systemically by their own government that was meant to protect them. 18-year-old Mona Lisa lost multiple of her body parts. One woman was raped for days on end and then stuffed with plastic bags and nails. Our women need us. They're raping women as young children, as young as 2 years old, to elderly citizens, forcing their fathers to rape their daughters, forcing grandmothers to rape their children. We have to be a voice for our women. We have to protect Black women, not here, but all over the world. Tagaru women matter.
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 Protect Tagaru women.
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 The war crimes being committed in Tigray go on every level. They're destructing infrastructure. They're raping women. They weaponize hunger. They weaponize everything they can as a means to further their own political agenda. In 2021, this can't be the case. The UN and the African Union is failing the people of Tigray. This is another Rwanda in the making. And as we sit here and say we're going to be better than our past governments, I'm not seeing that. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over and expecting different results. And that's not how this plays out. If you want to be better, you have to do better. Do better.
Do better.
Do better.
Do better.
Do better.
Do better.
Be better.
Be better.
Be better.
Be better.
Be better.
Be better.
UN.
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 Intervention now.
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 This has gone on for 4 months too long. In the dark. They haven't had access to electricity, food, water, medicine, basic needs of survival for 4 months. We don't know how bad it is because the Ethiopian government completely cut off communication in the region. They cut off their contracts with BBC and Reuters, their biggest media in the country. Specifically so that the atrocities they're committing don't come to light. But we, the voice of Tigray, Digital Wayana, did our part to make sure that people knew. The footage is out there. We saw what they did to our people, and we've exposed them, and we're going to continue to expose them until we stop the war on Tigray.
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 Stop the Tigray genocide.
Stop the Tigray genocide.
Stop the Tigray genocide.
Stop the Tigray genocide.
Who are we?
Tagaru.
Who are we?
Tagaru.
Who are we?
Tagaru.
Where are we from?
Tigray.
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 What do we want?
Peace.
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 When do we want it?
Now.
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 past 4 months, they have cooperated and allowed for this to happen. They supported a dictator, an unelected government in Tigray that still assumes power despite the fact that he tried to cancel elections. That's the type of government they're supporting. Yet America wants to be a beacon of democracy. If you're truly a beacon of democracy, you will speak against the genocidal prime minister who's holding president right now and support the people who exercise their constitutional right to vote. As a lobbyist group, we call you out. Shame on you!
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 Abiy Ahmed is a dictator!
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 Stop supporting genocide!
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 Support the people of Tigray!
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 Stop supporting rape!
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 Support the women of Tigray!
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 The lobbyist group that supports this. The lobbyist group that supports this genocide, the ground that we're standing on right now, belongs to Venable. And Venable are the people, the group that supports the ongoing state-sponsored genocide against our people. So Venable, I'm calling you out specifically. Shame on you!
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 Do better!
Do better!
Do better!
Do better!
Do better!
Do better!
Be better!
Be better!
Be better!
Be better!
Be better!
Be better!
Do better!
Do better!
Stop supporting genocide!
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 Support Tagaru civilians!
Support the Tagaru civilians!
Support Tagaru civilians!
Support the Tagaru civilians!
Support Tagaru civilians!
Support the Tagaru civilians!
Stop war on Tigray!
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 Drop food, not bombs!
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 For the past 4 months, the Ethiopian government colluded with the Eritrean government to starve, bomb, rape, and murder our people. They brought about massacres, mass starvation, and weaponized rape as a means to further their own political agenda. We're here calling out that illegitimate government and holding them responsible for the war crimes they're committing on every level. Stop the Tigray genocide!
The Tigray genocide!
Stop 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 the Tigray genocide!
There are 4.5 million people starving right now simply because their government refuses to feed them. The food is there, the water is there, but the government refuses to give it to them. And because of that, 4.5 million people are starving. 2.3 million of them are children, simply because their government refuses to feed them. And in 2021, that can't be the case. We have to do better. Do better.
Do better!
Do better.
Do better!
Drop food, not bombs.
Drop food, not bombs!